Hello everyone. I am in Christmas Eve. I think even you guys. So Merry Christmas to everyone. So today I will be taking you guys through transitions in PowerPoint. By definition, a transition is a visual effect that occurs when you move from one slide to the next one in a presentation. So let me take you guys through PowerPoint, and I'll just open by double clicking on my PowerPoint. So we shall just use the same presentation for SouthTech tutorials, the one we looked at in the previous video. And this is where I'm going to apply transitions. So this is our presentation. Let me first close this default. So right now at the moment you can see this is my first slide, which is the title slide. And it is having this text. This is my second slide, third, and so forth. So all I need to do is when I click on the first slide, I want to see a different transition. If I click on the second one, I have to also see the different one, as the definition states that it is a visual effect that occurs when you move from one slide to the next one. That means if I happen to move to slide 3, this slide 3 has to appear in a different way, maybe in terms of movement and all that. And shall look at different transitions and transitions tab. So let us go back to first slide and we click on transitions. So you can see we have none at the moment. By default it is always in the none state. So we have morph. Morph means a form, and we shall also see how we can apply the morph transition. We also have the fade. Can even click on it. If you apply the fade transition, that's how your slide looks like. If you apply the push, that's how it looks. Wipe, split. So you can really try and you see the different effects, the different visual effects. So there are more here, and this is where my favorite is actually. I like using origami. So that is a different transition. I've decided to go with origami for the first slide. The second slide I'll apply something which is different. I'll use the prestige. And the third, I can decide to use different one as well. I'm looking for the curtain, the curtains here. It's a nice one to use when you're making your presentation. So that is the curtain. You can apply another transition for slide number 4. So you can always click on the menu options and you choose the one you would love to use. Let's go for dynamic. That's the dynamic one. Let's apply something different for slide 5. You can decide to use a vortex. It's not very nice, but you need to also know that it exists. Let's use something for slide number 6. Can decide to go for cube. That one is normally used by the content creators. So those are different types of transitions you can apply, and then you can just click on preview and you see that's the first one we used. If you want to check the one for the second, you can just click on preview. Third one, how it looks like, you can also click on preview. That's the curtain, and it is one of my favorites. So these are different types, and you can really go with one or two depending. So the main thing of using transitions in PowerPoint is to always get the viewer's attention. Let me say you are the one presenting, and you don't want people like to lose focus. You don't want them to lose focus. You don't want them to just be looking somewhere again. So you have to make your presentation a colorful one, so that it doesn't bore. If you use these transitions, trust me, your presentation won't bore the audience. So that's why I have to show you this, so that you don't just present let me say a plain presentation whereby the first one there is nothing like an animation or a transition applied. So we shall see how we are going to be previewing them at once, even without clicking on preview. That one we shall look at it in the next video after animations video. So we shall look at how to use slideshow, and in the upcoming video we shall look at how to use animations. So for the transitions, keep in mind that they normally apply for slides. We also have those things that apply for the titles. Like for example, now I have clicked on this title. Let me say we are on this slide number 2, and we are actually on slide number 2. So when we're here, this title should be coming in a different way. It shouldn't just be static like the way it is computer applications. It should be coming in a bouncing manner or any other style, and we shall look at that under animations. So at the moment, you just need to know how you can keep focus on different slides using different animations. As you have seen, I have given you all the different examples. If you want more, you just click on that and you change. That's also different transition. That is a different visual effect. And these effects, they really keep the audience to follow your presentation. So this is all about for today, and in the next video